Hello once again, I am Jim Dukart with T&D How Videos. Today we are in the Blue Ridge mountain range of southwestern Virginia near Wytheville, and we will be watching EC Source, an electrical contractor that is a MasTec company, use helicopters to remove old transmission towers. Now, as you can see, we are quite high up in the mountains here, and getting these towers out using conventional equipment would be very challenging, time-consuming and costly, and also far more damaging to the environment, bringing all the heavy equipment up. So helicopters are the way to go. And so here we are driving up to our approximately 4,000 foot elevation for the tower removal. And you can perhaps imagine how difficult it would be to get heavy equipment up these winding and increasingly narrow roads. They might even have to be rebuilt, thus more environmental impact. And then here we arrive to the top of the mountain, and what you're seeing here, in addition to the view, are anchor pieces or bases to the new tower. They were all brought up by helicopter also. And thus again, to illustrate the challenge, all these structures being taken on or off the mountain, as well as the heavy equipment needed, would be a significant challenge using the existing roads. Thus, helicopters save time, money, and save the environment. Now, next to these new structures are some older tower structures here that are going to be taken off of the mountain today. You can see them as we zoom in on this other standing tower. You'll see to its left another piece of tower that's going to be lifted. First, though, we have our mountaintop safety briefing. Everyone signs for their participation in that. And so now we can watch as we zoom in here. You see the helicopter in the distance taking off to come on up here. And now you can both see and hear it as it comes over and crosses the mountaintop. It's going to be pulling behind it, rigging to pick up this tower piece. As you see that now descending next to that tower we saw a moment ago, it's going to pick up an old piece of tower right next to it. And in this case, we can't see the crew members. They're just down below out of our sight, connecting that orange hook or rigging to the straps. But you will see the tower piece being lifted off here against the backdrop of the mountains and flown off to the left of your screen. But now let's go back to the top of the mountain and see how they do this a little more closely. You see those yellow straps? You're going to see that helicopter come through on its second pass here, and we'll watch the crew connect that orange hook or connector to those straps and lift the tower piece out. And as that tower piece gets removed from the mountaintop, we will now go to a lower lying area where we will see the same procedure can be used to move a number of tower pieces in a relatively short period of time. We'll start here with the picture of that hook that we saw before from a distance, and that attaches to the helicopter we're going to use. And that helicopter will come over and pick up this tower piece just down the road a bit. It'll then carry it across the horizon here and put it down, land it, and set it about 500, 600 feet down the road. And as it flies off to get another tower piece, we can maybe take a look from the helicopter pilot's point of view. We weren't able to get real great footage here, but you can see the two workers in their high-vis vests hooking up the rigging and then moving out of the way as the tower is lifted. And so as one more segment of transmission tower is moved into its temporary resting spot here by the helicopter, we're going to let you see one more example of that rigging, the strap and the hook, how it's disengaged from that tower, and then the workers put it onto a new set of straps. Notice how he nods when the connection is made so the helicopter can take off and go pick up the next tower. So as we watch one more flight of our helicopter moving a transmission tower sector to a new location, you have now seen our T&D How video on the use of helicopters to remove and replace transmission towers. This video was sponsored by EC Source and MasTec. I am Jim Dukart with T&D How videos. Thank you as always for watching.